If you're considering the purchase of your primary residence, a vacation home, or perhaps investment property in Breckenridge or around Summit County, you may feel like you'd like to work with the lender you've worked with in the past where you currently reside. As someone who has helped hundreds of families realize their dreams of homeownership here in the mountains and seen some of the mishaps and hurdles that come from working with an out-of-area lender, I'll invite you to stick around for this video where I'm going to walk you through my top 5 reasons to work with a local lender for your mountain home purchase. Hi, it's Pete with the Breck Life Group at eXp Realty right here in Breckenridge, Colorado. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the hurdles and obstacles that buyers sometimes face when working with an out-of-area lender when making their purchase here in Summit County. And not just pointing out the obstacles, but I'm also going to walk you through the top 5 reasons why it is important to work with a local lender so you can avoid those hurdles. Let's take a look. First up, local knowledge. These lenders are boots on the ground. They live and work here in the community, and as such, they have their finger on the pulse of the local real estate market. Also, if you're purchasing in a condo or townhome setting and there is a homeowners association, they probably already know the management company that oversees the association. We're going to need their participation coming up in just a little bit. I'm going to talk about a condo questionnaire, but what this leads to is better, clearer communication, which is a smoother process for you. Also, in a challenging market, we sometimes see problems with appraisals from out-of-area appraisers. Working with a local Summit County lender means you have a much greater chance of working with a local Summit County appraiser, someone who really understands the sales in and around the property that you intend to purchase. Coming in at number 2 on the list, personalized service. Many of the local lenders are much smaller offices than you might find in those large institutional banks around the country with many offices in all major metropolitan areas. What this means is the lender that you're going to speak with is the person you're going to talk to from the loan application process all the way through to the day of closing, and often they'll meet you here at the title company to conduct the closing with you if you're in town for the closing. A smaller office means more flexibility. They're able to cater to your needs, personalized service for you, and oftentimes when we have seen our buyers work with those larger institutional banks, one person helps them with the loan application. They're pushed off to somebody else for loan processing. They never know who the underwriter is. We can't communicate with anybody on that end. It leads to headaches and frustrations because we don't get service that you deserve. Next up is familiarity with the properties. Now, what I mean here is all real estate is local, and the local lenders already know and understand some of the nuances within each of the condo subdivisions or townhome subdivisions. Sometimes we see properties here classified as warrantable versus non-warrantable. And what that means is if there's a front desk at a property or a certain amount of commercial real estate on the ground floor, the property can be classified by some out-of-area lenders as non-warrantable, which pushes you away from a conventional 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. What our local lenders have often done is they have investigated many of these subdivisions. They've underwritten at many of these or all of these properties in the past, and it allows them to make a determination or pre-qualification that a property is actually warrantable, and they can get you a better rate and terms on a property because they have gotten it approved through underwriting long before we've even connected you with that particular lender. So they do their research up front to know how to get you the best rate and terms for the property you hope to purchase. Coming in at number 4 on the list, and this one is a tricky one, the condo questionnaire. If you're buying a single-family home, stick around. Number 5 pertains to you. If you're buying a condo or townhome, this is particularly important for you because a condo questionnaire is something that every lender is going to need to request of the association management company. It answers things about the state or status of the association. Are there any owners who are past due or behind on their monthly HOA payments? Are there any liens against the property? Are there any lawsuits? Either someone who has assigned a lawsuit against the association, or is the association in a lawsuit against a builder or developer for something at the property? We don't see it a lot, but we sometimes do see it, and it's important. Local lenders here in Summit County understand that we need to make this request for a condo questionnaire right up front. I can't tell you how many times these larger banks that are out of the area don't even know, number one, that they have to request a condo questionnaire, or sometimes they wait until 2 or 3 weeks down the road only to learn then that they're not going to be able to lend on this particular property. By working with a local lender, you can avoid those hurdles and mistakes by the local lender will work directly right up front with the association manager to get these questions answered. I'll tell you a fun little story. Fun now because we got the property closed. We had a buyer purchasing in a property that was a member of an association. The management company filled out the condo questionnaire and made a clerical mistake. They didn't mislead the lender, they made a clerical mistake. They delivered the condo questionnaire. The underwriter raised a red flag because of that one particular answer. We brought it to the attention of the HOA management company because we thought that that was an error, and they readily accepted responsibility for their mistake. They said they would absolutely redo the questionnaire with the proper correct answer. We delivered it back to the out of area lender who said, "I'm sorry, we've already ruled this property out. We can't accept the corrected document. We feel that you are misleading us." It was not at all the case. A local lender would have known enough about that condo subdivision to know that that was not misleading, that it was only a clerical mistake. We were able to quickly pivot to a local lender and get the property closed in proper timeline. But it put our buyers' earnest money at risk because the out-of-area lender would not accept the corrected version of the condo questionnaire. And finally, flexibility and customization. Local lenders may have more flexibility to customize a loan program that fits your particular needs. You may have a unique financial situation. Sometimes we see with small business owners, entrepreneurs, that much of their earnings come through their small business, and it's more challenging to show the bottom line amount that they personally on their personal financial statement earn each year. Local lenders have more flexibility and creativity to get you the loan that best fits your needs. If you're buying a vacation home or investment property, we know that in our market, we are a resort market, people tend to hold their properties for less time than they do a primary residence. And so it may be that a 7-year adjustable rate mortgage, something that has a fixed interest rate for the first 7 years and then becomes flexible after that, that may be more appealing. You may be able to get a fixed rate, lower interest rate for those 7 years because you don't intend to keep the property. It may be an investment vehicle or something you'll use for, let's say, 5 or 6 years and then move on to a beach destination or a golf destination. So flexibility of loan program and customization to meet your needs is the 5th reason why it's so important to work with a local Summit County lender. All right, that wraps up my quick summary of the 5 most important reasons to work with a local lender for the purchase of your dream home here in the mountains, whether it's your primary residence, a vacation home, or investment property. What questions do you have? We are here to serve as a guide. We get people texting, calling, and emailing us all the time with questions about how do I do this, that, or the other. We want to be your guide and your resource through the process. We look forward to helping you research and secure your dream home here in the mountains. Thank you.